MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New Orleans Baby
What's up,
Kings
YouTube? Rich Gamer
and the
997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
Rich Bulldog, a right-hander from the Empire
Bulldog
State, gets the starting assignment here.
6-0 record.
And please, Zach, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one.
8.87 ERA, 72 innings, 39 hits.
And all of his
His
pitches
whip
were
is up
working.
0.55,
He brings that
110
back
strikeouts.
with him in this one.
Digging in, Billy Cahill. He will
Billy
lead this one off
Cahill.
today. First pitch on its way. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Ooh, he caught it.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Really?
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Bulldog, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Now at the plate, Oliver Coronado, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. The 0-1 just missed with a breaking ball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So we got him looking there. Oliver Coronado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, James Bowles, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And it's 1 and 2. Arellano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
That I can't work on anymore because of that cap.
At the plate, number 30. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Got him.
Can't see that fast.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5. Fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
Standing in, number 12. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 12.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Can't get him to fish for that nugget curveball.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Profar has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tomas Telis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2.
On the outside corner. Ooh, could he go?
To go around
yes.
There. Looked like he held up in time.
No, he didn't.
Strike 2, says the third base umpire.
The commentator don't ever know what he's talking about.
The 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Profar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half. Now batting, Norman Duke. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
We got him to chase a slurve.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will.
That ball didn't slurve away like it was supposed to.
Leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Double play.
Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Coming to the plate now, Billy Cahill, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some down.
Oh, damn, he missed it.
Let's see if they try to
go
score.
for it and totally missed it.
Cut it!
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Too low, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
94.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Oliver Coronado, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses.
Right on the line. They hate calling
so
the pitches on the edges.
Coronado is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That slurve ball is not doing what it's supposed to.
But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run.
They still gave up
2
one
hits,
run.
No errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0.
Bulldogs up to bat, 273, 1 RBI,
steps up
20
to the plate
power.
in a sacrifice situation. So let's see
like
if
a
that is
17
indeed on right here.
Suggs. Without microtransaction, your pitch and hitting is going to be
ready
terrible.
To deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Him up.
got underneath that one.
Trying to get there.
Oh, he didn't get there. Oh, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, dumbass. Wow.
And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to drop. Striding in once again, James Bowles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's taken for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. They hate calling those outside pitching, man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy,
that's really not that
disappointing
ball
for a guy that has
the
wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at him and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in to try it again. Tomas Telis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Farmer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4. Coming to the plate now, Norman Duke. He singled his last time up. Norman Duke. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years.
Yeah, you ain't allowed to get 1 hit off a Bulldog. That's all you get is 1 hit.
Still the best pitch in the game.
After that, you're done.
Swinging on the fastball there. Norman Duke is retired to kick off the inning.
Yeah, all fastballs on him.
Into the box, Todd Schuster. Fouled away. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. LeCastro is there. 2 down.
Man, you ever hear a car so loud that when the shit goes by it rattles your house? My neighbor got this fucking Jaguar with this system in it, man. Every time he turns that shit on, the whole house be shaking.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And he looks at one in there,
like
1-2.
But I also want to keep my hearing. You don't want to blow my fucking eardrums out.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0.
Bulldog skills need
Ready
to be
for another chance?
raised up. They capped everything and it can't go up any higher, it seemed like. So it's like his pitching is not getting any better.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Farmer on at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline.
Ouch, that was a weak-ass hit.
On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
That was weak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Arellano. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Oliver Coronado. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's gonna get the hat trick.
Like
he likes wearing the hat.
Control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt. But this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ooh.
Can't quite get around in time to keep
Holy
it fair,
shit.
and it remains 0-2.
All the way up to the second tier.
This pitch is popped up.
Oh, he missed it.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up.
Somebody had to wear that hat,
and this
because
guy's
he
been
turned out to be the
victimized 3
victim.
times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Coronado is off at first with 2 away. To short.
Double play ball. I haven't need double play. I forgot it's 2 outs.
So no runs here on a double play. Walker Valadares is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
2-0 record.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Oklahoma City Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
record, 8
Rich
strikeouts.
Bulldog earns win number 7 on the season. Todd Schuster.
He still gave up 5 hits. 5 hits is too many. Uh-oh. Ritual. That probably ain't worth shit. and accuracy. Yeah. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. It's a glove. Oh, I got another glove. The glove is shitty. I should sell it. Training. Durability at cab. Everything is at fucking cab. Pitching. Doing some Tai Chi. Tai Chi master. New Orleans baby cakes. Against Colorado Springs, it was a no decision.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball.
Cubs.
It's the first game in the month of June between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rafael De La Cruz, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in now, Brian Holton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
Yeah, he
No
liked
doubt
that
about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starts to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
13 RBI.
Zero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The next 0-2.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed?
Like a half
That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
2-0 now. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's nerve.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
2 outs, really.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground. Up the middle.
And he got a hit.
Center field, base hit.
RBI.
The plate.
Yeah.
But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in, Jason Bagley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jason Bagley. And he looks like he's going to strike out again.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Zagunis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 the count now. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Ray Fuentes is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Ball 1. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Way out in front.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after you're up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full. Stepping in, Bobby Gant, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Into the box, Taylor Davis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Dodgers out in front 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Polton. He's 0 for one thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCain into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
He caught it. He caught it.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Luke 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Luke goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Into the box now, Arturo Julio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance? Rich Bulldog. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Toward second. Gant is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Feel how weak he is as a hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Zagunis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Striding in once again, Anton Cruz. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anton Cruz becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Just missed with a breaking ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
McCain has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. So coming to the plate, Bobby Gant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, the ball boy's actually doing his job.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Taylor Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
George Valdez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, George Valdez.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Valdez playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set here at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full. Digging in once again, Rich Bulldog.
Rich Bulldog.
2 outs, 1 man on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound.
He's so slow.
In time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Holton. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 and 2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's a base hit. So
wow.
The perfect game
like,
ends in the 7th.
Sometimes this game pisses me off. Like the shortstop didn't even try to go catch that ball.
Game, so the no-hit
fucking stood there and watched the ball.
Like, yeah, Matty,
bring
this
your
is
ass
when you
out there
start
and try to
thinking
catch
about
it.
that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Arturo Julio. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Ready for another shot now, Mark Segunas. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Anton Cruz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. Ready once again, Ray Fuentes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys.
Yeah, I swear that every ball they hit land the same fucking
throw
place.
in gets away from him.
Boy,
they all hit the ball to that one middle spot that there's nobody fielding it. It's not far enough for the center fielder to catch it.
Absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get it.
Like, there's a lot of things you notice about this fucking game that is like there's right it so you.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Like, how can they all hit the ball to the same exact spot?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fuentes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. So digging in now, Taylor Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Diego Barrios will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. At the knees, strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Holton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Bagley. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
This game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offense.
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. Oklahoma City took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Rich Bulldog earns his 8th victory of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Rafael De La Cruz pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score.
MLB The Show.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Ah, shit. Pitch command level 1. $1,200 points for gold. What the? YouTube server is having issues. That one's totally missed. 25. Got gold. Who's hot? Adam Conley and Rich Bulldog is hot. Man, from the same team. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people from OKC which is doing good.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Albuquerque Isotopes and Rich Bulldog, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
134 strikeouts.
Unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So striding forward now, Derek Jansen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. Hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Zero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
In there for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Curtis Spahn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Spahn swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Oh, I thought he was the first round pick, huh?
Is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
First round selection.
Fairly painless top of the first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Franco. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Line drive base hit.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
Into the box, Peter Yamazaki. 0-1 the count.
7 stolen base.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Fletcher Mallory. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Motter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Verdugo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Rich Bulldog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
That's another thing with this game too. You can never fucking time it right.
Looking to break out in a big way.
Either you swing too early or you swing too late. There's never in between.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You can time it as, you know, it's perfect timing for you, but in the game, it's early timing. Even though to you it seems like it's perfect timing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon Hudson. He'll get
and then when you wait on the ball, it's late.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone.
And I think that's why I like the pitching part of it better than the hitting part.
Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in to try it again, Derek Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed.
Don't worry.
For ball 1.
Prime time will be back real soon. Just trying to get Bulldog to the pros. Once he makes it up to the pros, he'll jump back on prime time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Rob Kimball, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
Right on the edge. Right on the corner.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Well, the 4 seam is his best
Standing
pitch.
in now, Curtis Spahn. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Valera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in once again, Jeremy Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jeremy Franco.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Right field
so
instead of center.
This half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 4-0.
0 for 1.
Ready for another chance. Rich Bulldog. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Why couldn't he have done that when the bases was loaded? I swear they program it in the game so you can never get a good play when the bases are loaded.
When you know you have a
Unless
chance
you
to hand
hit
someone
a home run or
for the
something.
game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
The second for 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So like, I don't ever want to see that picture again. So don't come back to our city.
Number 2 in the top half.
Albuquerque boys will kick your ass. You come back here.
Into the box now, Fletcher Mallory, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Rocky Gale the next to dig in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Sam Travis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. .287 the average coming in. 3 homers and 34 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Derek Jansen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Sometimes you can't tell which way the ball is going.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning
we got
continues.
98 speed. Allow that dude 98 speed to get a hit.
Ready for another shot now. Rob Kimball. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now
that
in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Yo.
So no runs here on a base hit, no
Freezing
errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Oklahoma's out in front here, 4-0.
Cutter, circle chain, slider, sweeping curve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
All right, so he's going to down pitch me, I guess.
Here comes the 0-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. To his right, Kimball. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Spahn. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And 1 gone.
Seems like whenever I get that thing lined up perfectly, they hit the ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Hit on the ground to third. To his left, McCain. And there's out number 2. Taylor Motter steps into the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Digging in once again, Peter Yamazaki. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. So 1-1. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Fletcher Mallory. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time. Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job hitting right there.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jansen. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Rob Kimball, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there.
Tired out there in the outfield.
At this point.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Ellis Saylor will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double swing.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-0 the score tonight. Oklahoma City rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Rich Bulldog earned his 9th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now, our final line score. First,
4 hits.
victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors,
3 saves.
left 8 men on base. For the action zone, no run.
Sacramento fan is a bitch. Like, maybe if the Dodgers play a real team, they'll lose. Step your game up. End the streak.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach-up. Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes
Go
to
to
make
the
it
show,
in the
baby.
show.
Let's go. Going to the
A
Dodgers.
fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His
Great.
new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make
not
his
gonna
debut
cry.
appearance on the show's big stage.
Going up against Atlanta. See what is
That boy, great job.
K9. Going up against Pittsburgh. So he made it to the show finally. Only took him 2 years. And welcome by the players.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rich
Pittsburgh
Bulldog
Pirates
makes his big league debut right after this.
Got the shades on and everything.
Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series.
Musgrove.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run.
Man,
if he brings that
like
kind of
to be
stuff
on
to
the
the
big
ballpark,
stage.
he has a chance to pitch
I
another
think I
gem in
wet
this
my
one.
pants a little bit. So happy to be here. Alright, that's enough circling around shit. Making me busy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down.
First
Every
Major League
game is more
strikeout.
important. The bigger the game, hopefully
Now
the
he
better
really
you
wet
play.
his pants.
This team's been playing some
He's
really
peeing
good
all
baseball
over
lately.
the mound out
And
there.
with strike 3 reported there, he's notched his first career Major League strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Matthew Ramos swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Man, this little
now,
rookie motherfucker done
to
stressed
take
me
a look
out.
at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who
Give
are you
him a
focused
wedgie
on,
one to
Dan,
get out
Zach?
the field.
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Bell is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fielder, Corey.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeCastro scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bulldog is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And a full count now, 3-2. High pop-up. Bulldog is under it near the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Get done with myself.
At the plate, Colin Moran is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast.
Uh-oh.
So
first major league bat for Bulldog.
Bulldog 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right
there you
side.
go, first major league hit.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That's what's up.
Well, that's his first major league hit.
Save me both those balls. The first one for the strikeout and for the hit.
But I'm sure that's still a pretty
Both
exciting
those balls are
moment
going on my
Hey,
mantle.
listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Next for the Dodgers, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Byron Buxton.
The 0-2 home. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 11. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Just 1.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
That Bulldog is fresh right.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a high pop-up. Ramos over to his left. And that's the third out.
Yep.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And that one just missed outside. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Buxton moves over. 1 out. Up next for the Buccos, Chris Bostic. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Bostic becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Pitcher versus pitcher.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Musgrove. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The right. Bellinger's got it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates.
So I always got to practice running the first base, man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce McIntosh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Called strike over the outside corner. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line towards center field. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay.
Out.
But he'll be in there
What?
with a double.
Wow, that motherfucker is so slow. How the hell did they not get that guy out at second?
They're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone.
Well,
I'll tell you one thing, you might get away with
teach the rookie a lesson.
minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Gregory Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager is right there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball stays high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on
rough
strikes.
inning for Bulldog. Bulldog got roughed up. They're like, welcome to the majors, you little shit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Bulldog. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Here's Tommy La Stella now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Tommy La Stella.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a good way to hit the baseball.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bostic. And I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that.
Yeah, I sure would like to hit the rewind button.
Not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Popped him up. On the move is Puig. And no one will get this one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Joe Musgrove. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
That's clever.
Stepping in now, Bruce McIntosh. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Seager is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in once again, Matthew Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matthew Ramos.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man
that
reaches
fucking
in their half
ball
of the
is
sixth.
crazy.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. Corey Dickerson will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run. It was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame.
Holy shit, this dude hit a home run again? What the fuck? Is this guy on steroids and shit? Or the park is just that fucking small?
To right center, his second of the game, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
I know he's a competent pitcher, but there's a difference between being competent and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here comes the Dodger manager
doing
making
what
his
the
way
catcher
toward
told
the
him
mound.
to do.
And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th.
It was like, poof, your little 93-mile-an-hour fastball ain't shit over here, boy. You throw that shit and make crush it. You need to go get your speed up. Well, thank you for watching. That's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.